So the entire time, as y'all know, y'all been watching it, you feel me? Sara and Ben, I'm talking about, you would have thought they was the couple to just pew straight to marriage. I mean, they hit it right off. I'm talking about they hit it right off. From the pods to the vacation to the living together to the everything. You know what I'm talking about? I think the families wasn't beefing like that. Blase blah, right? And my whole time watching it, I'm thinking she really was into this guy. She was saying, I love how he's, church going, respectful. You know what I'm talking about? Got a little bit of 5 o'clock aftershave, all the stuff she like, you know what I'm saying? But then during the matriculation of the episode, she kept bringing up like, well, I don't know. He doesn't really, our views don't align. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, I'm a big advocate for transgender, which is fine. I'm a big advocate for gay rights, which is fine. I'm a big advocate for the LGBTQRSTUV community, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Me too. You know what I'm talking about? I love all the communities. You feel me? But I don't like how her views was she was so ingrained in her own view. And she was trying to project her own view on the other people. Sara, you can't do that, baby. You cannot. Just because I like basketball and that's the love of my life, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean that my partner is going to be able to rattle off statistics like me. You know what I'm talking about? She don't watch every game like me. She don't take it to the left, take it to the right, hezzy, drain the 3 like me. She don't do that. My wife, I ain't gonna expect my wifey to cross it over loving basketball. The loving basketball relationship, that's, you know what I'm talking about? That would be nice, but it ain't, because I couldn't have a loving basketball relationship because I'd be backing that bitch down. 3-step drop, do a power dribble, cock it all the way back. I'm talking about cock it all the way back and yam on my girl. I'm telling you, I'm going crazy. So me and her, because we'll be beefing. Everybody know when I play basketball, I be talking mad shit. I'm talking about cussing like a sailor. I'm talking about getting ready to scrap and fight on a motherfucker. I'm talking about I'm a whole nother person in sports. And in any type of competition, I'm a whole different person. And you know what I'm talking about? The moral of the story is Sara. Just because, and then she claimed she was also religious. I don't know if it was Christian, Catholic. I don't really know. But she went with Ben to a service, to Ben's home church. And she was like, I don't know if I go. I don't really go to church like that. And then I'm thinking, okay, he's religious. You're religious. How are you judging him for going to church every Sunday, but you don't go to church at all? She was like, the last time I've been to church, I don't even know. Huh? And I'm not saying that you got to go to church to be religious, because you don't. But you are just hating on how he practiced religion. Meanwhile, how you practice religion is a whole nother way. Because he didn't say, hey, Sara, you don't go to church at all. The last time you've been to church was 92. You're not religious. He could have said that, but he didn't. He respected how your religion. You need to respect how he religion. If you're together, why do you need to go to the same church? I mean, really, you don't. If my wife want to go to a doggone Buddhist temple, well, that's a bad example because I would go to that. But if she wanted to go to the mosque, if she wanted to go to the wherever the church is, if she wanted to go to Church's Chicken, she can go. I don't gotta go. And this is the thing with relationships. You know what I'm talking about? You're still your own person. You know that, right? You can still do what you want to do. You know that, right? So stop projecting, Sara. I mean, you was gaslighting that boy up. So you went to the service, you had a stank face during the whole service, and you were like, well, I don't like how his church has these traditional views of LGBTQ. Well, if I'm not trying to get into the religion game, the religion conversation, but if you're religious, I mean, that is what it says in the good book. They frown upon that. Is it right? I don't know. I'm just saying what they do. I'm just speaking of facts. When I open the Bible, they say you can't do this, 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 and you can do this, this, and this. So, Sarah, are you on a hybrid religion or what? Which is fine if you are. Hey, do your thing, because I am. I am not religious at all. I'm spiritual. I like all the religions. I take a little bit out of every religion, every single one. I take a little bit out of that. You know, a little bit out of that. Just take me what I like, discard the rest, and I'm the best. You know what I'm talking about? But what I really didn't like what she did to him during the confessionals. First of all, they said, you know, do you wish, because I'm an ordained minister as well, you know, for better or for worse, for sick or for poor, do you take him as your lovely wedded husband? And she said, no. One, you're inconsiderate. I don't care if it's TV or not. What you not gonna do is embarrass me on national TV, on Netflix, in front of Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey, and tell me no. When I'm not did nothing in the wrong, I'm thinking everything's good. I'm thinking I'm ready to get married. Why did you say yes? This is what my thing is with people. Women, you need to listen to me. Don't commit if you're not going to commit. What do I mean by that? If you sign up for a 6-month gym membership and don't go to the gym for 6 months, you shouldn't have signed up. You should have signed up. Because why? You're wasting your money. If somebody proposes, I'm talking about proposes to you, you need to stop it right there. If you're not 110% sure, don't say yes. I don't care if he did it in front of the Empire State Building. I don't care if he did it in the middle of the ocean. I don't care if he did it at the house. I don't care if it was the most extravagant proposal you ever proposed in your life. I mean, Joe Budden proposed at Times Square in front of everybody on TV and in New York City. And what's her name? Tisha? What is her name? I don't even know. I can't remember. But the girl he used to be with, and she looked good too. I forget her dang on name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Tahiri. There you go. She said no in front of everybody. He was on one knee. He had the ring. He had the you know what I'm saying? And she said no. Love is blind. Y'all need to do that. You need to be grown and say no right then and there. Right then and there. Right then and there. So Sarah, that's on you. You don't need to be blaming nobody else but you. You said yes to the proposal. So you wanted to go on the vacation. See, that's what I'm saying. She reaped the benefits of what she knew was coming after that, which is the vacation in Maui or Honduras, wherever the hell they was. Boom. And you on TV at the same time. So you getting clout chaser. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. You went to Maui or Honduras or wherever. You had that 2 weeks, then you lived with him in an apartment they put up with y'all where y'all can live in the same place. You did that. You did all the expensive trips, all the fancy stuff, drinking in them little gold goblet little thingies. Just to say no, you had your families meet each other. And that's what I don't like. You bring in your family. People are slaves to this TV stuff. You're going to bring your family into this that have nothing to do with nothing on TV. Meet the guy, do this, just to say no. They got dressed. First of all, I got dressed all the way. Bro, I ain't never been a groomsman a day in my life. But if I get suited and booted up, all dressed and whatnot or what have you, get to the wedding, you know what I'm saying? A pregame, I'm on the thing. I got everything on. I'm looking like you know what I'm talking about? Looking like a goddamn joint. Trying to get me one of those bridesmaids over there. Trying to get me one of your friends. One of my boys' girls' friends. And you say no. We got to fight. Or we either got to fight or I'm sending you an invoice. I'm sending you an invoice for my pain and suffering, time and suffering. You feel me? You shouldn't treat people like that. That karmic, bro, your karma coming to you, boy. I'm a girl, Sarah. That karma, hey, man. All right. I'm just saying. You don't do that to people. You need to take accountability because you put yourself in a situation when you said yes. And why couldn't you? Because I've seen a bunch of Love is Blind episodes where they just ran off. Ultimatum, Love is Blind, Love Island. They just leave. You could have did that. You could have been like, after the church service, you should have said, I don't want to come back to the show. You should have cut it off. And then he said, well, after he said no, he kept his composure up there, And he said, well, I would still like to date after, and she was just like, no, it's just too much for me right now. We got to talk about this after I'm in my dress. Like, I can't even, what are you talking about? Use your words and stop talking like this. You feel me? So not only did you say no to me, but you don't even want to date afterwards? You didn't like him like that. You didn't like him like that. That's the only conclusion to come to. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You did not like him like that. It's okay. So stop crying. I cannot stand. This is another thing. And I've done the research. I can't stand when in a relationship, whoever messes up, whether that be the guy or the girl, they mess up. They are clearly, y'all both agree that other person, whether it be the man or the woman, are clearly in the wrong. And they got the nerve to start crying. What the fuck? You did the shit to me. How you gonna be crying? How you gonna be sad? I'm the one that's supposed to be boo-hooing. I'm the one that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Listening to R&B 3 weeks straight. I'm supposed to be crying. Have I ever crossed your mind? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be weeping. I'm supposed to be listening to Jagged Edge. I'm supposed to be listening to all that. How do you mess up? Oh, babe, I cheated. And then we get to having the conversation and you end crying. Oh, like, what, bitch? You the one that did it. Stop crying. I don't play that. Everybody know that. I don't play it. Stop. I be like, stop that crying. You know how your mom used to do? Stop the crying. Stop the crying. I'm gonna give you something else to cry about. You know what I'm saying? Stop that crying. You the one that messed up. You the one that's on punishment. You don't get to cry. You didn't. I should be crying because you did it to me, Sara. Man, like she seemed young-minded. I don't know how old she is, but she's very young-minded. She's talking about, our views on. You can't have it all, okay? Because what happens when you meet the guy who loves the LGBTQ and all these things that you like, all these frivolous views that nobody care about in the grand scheme of things really don't mean nothing because you can only control what you do. But he cheated on you 10 times a week. And his 7 days in a week, he cheated on you 10 times a week. So they got multiple girls some of them days. You know what I'm saying? So then what? You can't have it all. Ben had everything you wanted. And just because he didn't just want to go to a pride walk with you, you don't deserve nobody good, Sara. Get out of here. I'm sure you're a great person, but as far as relationship, I'm just speaking on your relationship. I'm not attacking your character. I'm just attacking your relationship character, and you ain't got none. The last thing I'm going to say about Sara. No, you did not try to paint him in this light of racism. I don't like when people do that. She said, during her confessional, when I brought up Black Lives Matter and tried to have a conversation with him, his response was, he really never thought of it much. And I'm like, yeah, look at that. I'm black. I'm fully black. I don't think about Black Lives Matter. I don't think about, what the fuck? Girl, what are you talking about? These are two white people, by the way. I know y'all seen the show. These are two white people talking. If I'm black and I'm saying I don't think about Black Lives Matter, if a black girl asks me, well, what do you think about Black Lives Matter? Shut up. I don't know. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I got to work in the morning. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving and shaking out here. Ain't nobody got time to be thinking about, did you even do your research on Black Lives Matter? Did you even know what? No, you didn't. So, because you don't even want to get in that conversation with me. You don't want to get into it with me. I'm pro everybody. And I'm definitely pro-black. So you don't even want to have that. Because I could slice and dice your whole argument up on that. Don't even worry about nothing. Let me take another shot. Sara, I don't like how you tried to paint him out with a little racist little jab. When I brought up Black Lives Matter, shut up. What is that? Bro, I'm black and I don't think about Black Lives Matter at all. Never crossed my mind. Never. It never does. Ever in life. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He didn't really have a stance on Black Lives Matter. I don't got a stance on Black Lives Matter. The hell? Get out. Look, man. And then Ben, real quick, don't change for nobody, Ben. Don't change for nobody. I don't know as a person. You might be a effed up person. You might be a great person. Guess what? Don't change for nobody.